Starting with the Forex basics, that's we start with the history of Forex. And under the history of Forex, we have the brief history of Forex. I know a lot of people will be wondering what Forex is about and what brought about Forex. Currency trading has a long time, has a long time history. That is, in the olden days, people do what we call trade by barter, which some of us know about the slave history. So currency trading has a long history and can be traced back to the ancient Middle East and Middle Ages when foreign exchange started to take shape after the international merchant bankers devised bills of exchange which were transferable and also a third-party payment that allowed flexibility and growth in foreign exchange dealings. By the mid-1930s, London became the leading center for foreign exchange, and the British pound served as the currency to trade and to keep as a reserve currency. Because in the old times, foreign exchange was traded on the telex. That's everybody should be familiar with telex machines or what we call cable. The pound has generally the nickname cable. After the World War II, where the British economy was destroyed and the United States was the only country unscared by war, US dollar, in accordance with the Bretton Woods Accord between the USA, Great Britain and France, 1944, became the reserve currency for all the capitalist countries, and all currencies were pegged to the American dollar through the constitution of currency ranges maintained by central banks of relevant countries by means of intervention or currency purchases. And if you want to know more about the history of Forex, it's a thing you can easily Google and read more about that. That's the brief little I can tell you about what the history has. That's been in existence in 1700, where people had to exchange a particular good for another. Like, I'm giving you my slippers and you are giving me your mirror. I'm giving you my mirror, you are giving me some coin, and that has been in existence. So forex trading is not going anywhere until there is one currency for us to trade, and until there is only one language to be spoken, and there is no more migration like what is happening right now. Even though we have a lot of pandemic going on right now, I've made at least $200 this morning. So people trade whether the market is good or market is bad. Transactions will always occur. It's a system. So now, what is Forex? Forex is the simultaneous buying and selling of currencies online or offline. It is the short form of foreign exchange, and it's the way people buy one currency for another. You buy one, you sell one. So I put it as Forex is the simultaneous buying and selling of currencies, whether online or offline. Currencies are the instrument with which transactions are conducted. Every nation in the world has its own currency peculiar to it. As long as people will continue to travel from one nation to another, the exchange of one currency for another will continue to happen. This therefore erases the doubt in our mind about the lifespan of forex trading. Like I was saying earlier, it is only when there is no more inter-country. By the time the coronavirus issue clears off now, people start traveling again, and even now as we are home, obeying the rule of the government, I tell you, people are still making money. I'm trading, I have a lot of trade going on, and the money is still coming in. You buy one, you sell one, you buy one, you sell one. Activities are happening and the market is booming. So in the forex market, there are major recognized currencies of the world, which are the currencies that we can talk about right here. You can see it on the screen. We have the US dollar, we have the euro, that's the eurozone, we have the Great Britain pounds, GBP, we have the Swiss franc, which is CHF, we have the Australian dollar, AUD, the Canadian dollar, which is CAD, the NZD, which is New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, JPY. These are the 8 majorly recognized tradable or traded currencies of the world, and they pair with one another in different groups for people to trade. So currency pairing, as it were, or currency pairs, we have the base currency, the quote currency, the basic pairs, the cross pairs, and the exotic pairs. Under currency pairing, that is bringing, when you say you want to trade forex, that is two economy must be involved, two things must be involved. Example that you are used to in your home is the ability to go out to buy something. The moment you pay, let's take your shoe for example, or your wristwatch. Now for your wristwatch, you step out to a very lovely boutique, you got a lovely wristwatch, you tender your naira. At the moment you are putting that naira to the seller of that wristwatch, you are actually selling away your naira, and simultaneously you are giving the wristwatch, which is you are buying the wristwatch because you are selling your naira. So also the person that you are transacting with is selling away the wristwatch in order to use the wristwatch to buy your naira from you. That is pairing. That's two things involved, the naira and the wristwatch. So in forex trading, we have pairs. Currency will be paired, but not by you, but by the nomenclatured way it has been done globally. So we have the base currency, we have the quote currency, we have the basic pairs, we have the cross pairs and the exotic pairs. You can recall that in our definition of forex, we did say that it is a simultaneous buying and selling of one currency against the other. The buying or selling action takes place or affects the first currency in the pair and the second at the same time. Meaning, whenever you say buy, for example, you are saying buy euro USD, it means you are actually buying the euro, and simultaneously you are selling the quote currency, which is the counter currency. For instance, if we buy euro, we are actually buying the euro, and at the same time we are selling the US dollar, like I said earlier. So when you say sell euro USD, you are actually selling what? The euro, while at the same time you are what? You are buying the US dollars. That's all about the currency pairs and how they are made. Now, major currency pairs of the world. We have the euro USD as one of the major, which is we have different types of currency pairing. We have the basic pairs, which are the major. We have the cross pairs, minors. Then we have the exotic currency pairs. So on the major currency pairs, you have the euro USD, GBP USD, USD JPY, USD CHF, USD CAD, AUD USD, New Zealand USD as the major currency. Now the market participants. The market participants, who are the people that control this market? Who are the people that can trade, that can participate in the market? Who are the major market participants, as you may be asking? We have number one, the government, the central banks, the financial institutions, the hedgers, the speculators, retail traders like you and I. So as you can see the chart, you can pause it to take note of this page. Then we have the explanation. So central bank, what central bank does is to respond, and they are responsible for fixing the price of its native currency in the forex market. This is the exchange rate regime by which its currency will trade in the open market, and you can take note of this economy contracting, central bank's interest rate, economy expanding, inflation increases, central bank hikes interest rate. Take note of this page. The financial institution, what they do is to provide most of the volume that causes the market to move the way it does when you are trading. Major holidays is not the best time to trade. When the financial institutions are on holidays, then you should also take a holiday. Don't trade at that time. And you can see the top 10 currency traders of the world with overall volume as at May 2014 are the Citibank, the Deutsche Bank, the Barclays Investment Bank, UBS, AG, HSBC, and others. Now, hedgers, what hedgers do is to protect companies from major losses while doing foreign trade. I repeat, what hedgers do is to protect companies from major losses while doing foreign trade. Now, speculators, they attempt to predict the price changes in more volatile sections of the market, believing or speculating that a high profit will occur even if the market indicators may suggest otherwise. So they are major and one of the major players in this market. When these guys are not trading, then you cannot trade. Retail traders are those people that are the least in the chain. That's you and I. You and I are the retail traders. Only 20% of the market movement is what we control. Thanks to the internet, we can now play in the market because our volume is very, very low. This is the opportunity where you can trade with $50 now. In the olden days, if you want to trade Forex, you need at least $20,000 to be part of the Forex market. But now, with little as $50, which is like 18,000, 20,000 naira thereabout, you can be part of this giant market called Forex. Look at example of how money is being made in the Forex market. It's a very simple one. An example of how money is made. Let's say you have $1,000 with you, and you heard that the value of the dollar will drop, even though its present value is 365 naira to a dollar. So what do? You quickly sell your dollars at the rate of $365 naira per dollar, and so you get 365,000 naira. Now, according to what you heard, the value of the dollar actually dropped, and by the next day it has fallen to 355 naira to a dollar. So what you do again, you take your naira and exchange it back to dollars, which means you will need only 355,000 naira to get your $1,000 back, and so you just made a $10,000 10,000 naira profit on that deal or trading transaction. Who is a broker? That's another question people want to ask. A broker is the intermediate between you and the Forex market. And before you trade or start trading in the Forex market, you need to set up an account with a Forex broker. These are firms that provide traders access to trading platforms where buying and selling transactions are completed. Where buying and selling transactions, where buying and selling transactions are completed. In simplest terms, brokers is an individual or a company that buys and sells orders according to the trader's decision. Brokers earn money by charging a commission or a spread for their services that they render. The success of a trader depends on not only the strategy, trade management, and ability to detach emotion from trading, but also to a large extent depends on the broker. As you explore the world of Forex, I therefore charge you to choose a broker that gives you minimal cost on your transactions to guarantee quicker return on investment. I recommend Forex. And when you want to use Forex, all you need to do is to work with this link. I don't know if you can see it. Like I said, I recommend Forex, and to have a good platform and trading opportunity with them, you can just type into your browser right now. You pause the video and you type www.hotforex.com. Okay, let me try and show you how that is done. All you do is to locate your Chrome on your phone. Then you go to www.hotforex.com /?/ ref ID equals to 309321. This is the link that was given to us as a partner from Forex, so that anybody coming through us will be recognized by them. That is why you need to type in what you are seeing here right now. Everything here is needed. So we have www.hotforex.com / ref ID equals to 309321. You will type it together and click on go. Where you see it's going to bring you a form like this. Then you have to fill the form. Your name, your country. Select Nigeria. Then your phone number, 08083947636. Then your first name, you put it there. Your second name, your last name, email address, you fix it there. Your date of birth, your month, your year, you fix it there. Then you agree and you click on register. And when you click on register, a form will appear. I've done this before, so that is why I don't need to fill it again, but I'm just guiding you. The form will appear, and let's continue from where we stop. Welcome back. So having done that, you have your account open with them in terms of the demo. But we go back there later and give you details on how to open a demo account with the hot forex broker. Now the forex terms or little terminologies like the ask and bid price, the spread. Hot forex quote includes a two-way price, the bid and the ask price. The bid is always lower than the ask price, and the bid is the price in which the dealer is willing to buy the currency in exchange for the quote currency. This means the bid is the price at which you as a trader will sell. The ask price is the price at which the dealer is selling or is willing to sell the base currency in exchange for the quote currency. This means the ask is the price at which you will buy. That is, so for example, if you have GBP USD, that's Great Britain pound, and US dollar, that is the British economy and the US economy. Now the bid is 1.7445, the ask is 1.449. Now the spread is what the broker charges whenever we place a trade. Whenever we click a trade, the spread is what we buy or sell.